35 of 19 balls, including 2 fours and 2 sixes. He must have woken up with the bat in his hand. But wait, there's more. He also grabbed a wicket in his 4 over spell, conceding just 23 runs at an economy of 5.75. This performance is a true embodiment of can't stop, won't stop attitude. We are not sure what his secret is, but it could be a combination of eating his Wheaties and putting up posters of himself in his bedroom. One thing is certain, with this performance he has inspired many young cricketers to become true all-rounders. And we have to wonder, was this performance the result of natural talent, or is it the result of a mad scientist tinkering with his DNA? We may never know, but for now we will just sit back and enjoy the magic. 45 runs of 39 balls, hitting 3 fours and 2 sixes and ending up with a strike rate of 115.38. He played sensibly, taking calculated risks and hitting some beautiful shots, but in the end, it was not enough to win the game. Some might say that his strike rate was not high enough, but we have to consider the situation he was batting in. He was trying to steady the ship and build a partnership, and he did that to some extent. In the end, it was a disappointing result for his team, but this batsman can hold his head up high. He fought hard and showed great determination, and that is something that should be celebrated. We hope to see more of such performances from him in the future. Bowler who got 4 wickets in just 3.3 overs. Yes, you heard it right. He was so efficient that he did not even need 4 full overs to finish the game. It's like he was on a mission to destroy the opposition's batting lineup. But let's not forget about his economy rate of 8, which means he gave away a few too many runs. However, when you are getting wickets like he did, nobody is going to hold that against you. It's like he was saying, I'll give you runs, but I'll take your wickets. The opposition had no idea what hit them, and honestly, neither did we. He was bowling like a man possessed, and it was beautiful to watch. He was on fire, taking wickets left, right, and center, and the opposition was left scratching their heads. Bowler who picked up a single wicket in his quota of 4 overs, ending with an economy of 8.5 and conceding 34 runs in a losing cause. It's not often you see such consistency in delivering the goods to the opposition team. Perhaps the bowler was in the mood for charity and decided to give the batsman a fighting chance by bowling at such an inviting pace. It's a classic case of showing compassion and allowing your opponents to enjoy the game even if it means losing. After all, it's not just about winning, it's about participating and having fun, and this bowler certainly knows how to do both with grace and generosity. Who knows, maybe next time the opposition team will return the favor and let him win with a few wickets and a low economy. 46 runs of 36 balls. Let's be honest, nobody really remembers the top scorer of the match unless they are also the man of the match. The opener started well, scoring at a good pace and giving his team a decent start. But let's be real, it was not anything to write home about. In fact, he was overshadowed by the other batsmen who followed him. His strike rate was decent but not outstanding. It was good enough to contribute to the team's win, but not enough to really make a difference. Let's face it, in a winning cause, the top scorer is easily forgotten, and that's what happened here. So, while the opener might have done his job, he did not really stand out, and that's what makes the difference between a good player and a great one. 23 runs in 22 balls with a whooping strike rate of 104.55. You sure know how to keep the scoreboard ticking, don't you? But what good is all that if you cannot even win the match for your team? What's the use of hitting those fours if you cannot take your team across the finish line? It's a shame, really. It's a shame that such talent goes to waste, that such potential is left untapped. Maybe next time, my dear batsman. Maybe next time you will remember that cricket is a team sport and that individual performances do not count for much when you are not playing for the win. Until then, keep practicing those fours, for they are all you seem to be good at. Bowler who managed to take 2 wickets but only bowled 3 overs. I mean, what was he doing for the rest of the time? Napping? Did he forget he was playing a match? But let's not be too hard on the lad. He did manage to get 2 wickets, so we'll give him that. He might not have been the most economical bowler on the field with an economy of 6, but hey, he was just warming up, right? Maybe next time he'll aim for an economy of 12 or even 20 just to keep us on our toes. As for his 18 runs, well, it's not like he was trying to hit a century or anything. He probably just got carried away with his batting, forgot he was supposed to be bowling, and bowled some wide just to make up for that. Or maybe he was just trying to make the other team feel better about their batting. Such a kind hearted bowler. Managed to pick up just 1 wicket, bowled 4 overs, conceded 35 runs, and ended up with an economy rate of 8.75. It's quite a feat, especially when your team is struggling to contain the opposition. I must say this bowler managed to keep the opposition batsmen guessing by bowling a wide range of deliveries that included half volleys, full tosses, and long offs. The batsmen were wondering what to expect next from him. But our bowler had a trick up his sleeve. He knew that the best way to get a wicket was to concede runs, so he kept on bowling juicy deliveries, and eventually the batsman could not resist and offered a catch to a fielder. 36 runs in just 24 balls. He played a crucial role in his team's victory. His strike rate of 150 was simply outstanding, and he hit some amazing shots, including 4 fours and 1 6. It was a treat to watch him bat with such confidence and precision. But let's not forget that the bowlers were also doing their best to stop him. They tried every trick in the book, but he was simply unstoppable. It was a sheer delight to watch him bat and entertain the crowd. So, congratulations to him for his brilliant innings, and we hope to see more of him in the upcoming matches. Keep up the good work, and we'll be watching. 18 runs in just 12 balls with a strike rate of 150. Not bad at all, but was it enough? Definitely not. You see, in cricket, individual performances do not matter if the team as a whole cannot perform. You can hit as many fours and sixes as you want, but if the rest of the team cannot do their part, then it's all for nothing. This batsman tried, sure, but did he try hard enough? That's a question only he can answer, and while he may be proud of his own performance, he must surely be feeling the sting of defeat just as much as the rest of his team. Better luck next time, I guess. 20 runs of 19 balls, which may not seem like much, but he did hit 2 fours and 1 6, so that's something. He had a strike rate of 105.26, which is respectable but not exactly setting the scoreboard on fire. However, where he really shone was with the ball. He picked up 2 wickets in just 1 over, which is impressive, no doubt. But before you get too excited, he also conceded 12 runs in the same over. So he was basically giving with one hand and taking away with the other. His economy rate for the day was a whooping 12, which is definitely on the higher side. Economy rate of 9.67 and just one measly wicket to show for it. But that's not all, folks. Let's not forget the 3 overs of pure agony that he put us through. With almost 10 runs per over, I mean, I have seen slower trains than that economy rate. It was like watching a snail race against Usain Bolt. And to add insult to injury, we hear that he is considering taking up a career in modeling since he seems to love giving away runs for free. Well, we wish him all the best in his future endeavors because it's clear that cricket just is not his calling. In summary, a forgettable performance from a forgettable bowler. But don't worry, there's always the next match. Maybe you will get lucky and end up with 2 wickets and an economy rate under 9.5. We can only dream. 18 runs in 16 balls with a strike rate of 112.5. It was a decent start, but it was not long before he was sent packing. And to add insult to injury, he only managed to hit 1 4 and 1 6. I mean, come on, buddy, this is a T20 match, not a test match. If you are going to hit boundaries, hit them properly, but let's give credit where credit is due. He did play his part in the team's victory. I mean, someone had to get out early and make way for the real batsman, right? All jokes aside, though, this was a solid team effort and this batsman played his part, even if it was a small one.